Hello designers, in this video I am going to teach you how to turn this ordinary image into eye-catching YouTube thumbnail. You can download all these assets used in video down below in description. Let's start design. First, we create a new document of this size in Photoshop and import our image in new document. Now unlock this layer and turn it into a smart object. I will create duplicate layer and hide one layer to show you before after transition. Let's start remove background. Here I use pen tool. Click on pen icon, then set it into path mode. Now click and make path around it like this. After connecting all dots, hit Ctrl plus enter in keyboard and click this icon to remove background. Now click right button and convert it into smart object. Let's drag and drop it into our main canvas and resize it using Ctrl plus T. Here you can see this side looks very odd, so I cut this side using pen tool and make duplicate. Then convert it into smart object. To rotate it, hold Alt on keyboard and click on corner point. Then click right button of your mouse and flip horizontal. Then adjust it and remove some parts to match accurately. Now select both layer and convert it into smart object. Then rename it as man. After remove background, we will work on our face and make it more pop. For that, duplicate image using Ctrl plus J in keyboard and clip it like this. Now go to camera filter, add clarity, less texture, then add noise reduction to 70 and add some contrast, then hit OK. Now make a mask and invert it. Click here and hit Ctrl plus I. Now take a brush with white color and brush the face area where you want to make smooth like this. Here you can see the result. Now we make dark area more dark using curve. For that, go to adjustment, select curve, clip it and pull this down to add dark. Now inverse marks and paint dark area using brush tool like this. Here you can see the result. Now add another curve and make it bright. Then inverse it and paint some areas to add more extra bright like this. Now we make his eye bright by using Ctrl tool like this. Now we make this book red. To do this, first go to adjustment, click hue saturation and clip it like this. Then check colorize and add saturation. After that, inverse marks and paint with brush with full flow and opacity like this. For accurate paint on book, choose polygonal lasso tool and select like this. And brush inside it. Now paint on a small area with brush and complete it. Now we have to remove this cover text to insert our own text. To remove it, first we use patch tool. Click on subject layer and rasterize it. Then simply select text like this and drag it into empty area of book. Do this process again and again like this. Now we have to remove those black areas. For this, use clone stamp tool. Then holding Alt on keyboard and click on good areas to select. Then click on dark area like this. Now we add our text. Here text is over the fingers, so we have to remove it. For this, simply create a mark on text and use brush with black color to erase it, like this. Now we are going to make a gradient background. I will show you easy method to do it. First, create a solid color layer and choose this color. Then create exposure layer on top of it and add exposure like this. Then inverse mask. Now choose a brush with white color and do like me. Now we add this image on background like this and set its blending mode on screen. Now drag the PNG and adjust its size and rotation. Then double click on layer and add bevel and emboss effect. You can copy this setting. Now make it a smart object and drag below the main object. Duplicate it by Alt plus drag on keyboard and set it into right side. Now we add some glows on DaVinci icon. For that, create new layer, choose a color and set it into linear dot mode like this. Repeat it with all three different colors. Image is looking big, so we minimize it like this. After that, create a round shape with 0 fill and stroke with 15px and white color. Hold shift and drag downward to create a perfect circle. Then adjust and send backward like this. Again, select a circle tool with white color and remove its stroke. Then create a shape and adjust like this. Now add a new layer and set its blending mode to linear dots to give a glow. Take a brush and dab on the shape like this. Now we add text like this. Here's come the highlights part. To create a simple highlights, create a solid color layer on the top of subject group and choose a color. Then clip it. Then double click on layer and go to blending mode. Then drag it to the right while holding Alt key on keyboard. Now invert some marks and paint with white brush where you want the highlight. Now change this blending mode to linear dots and lower its opacity. Then do a same with others two highlights. At last, we add camera filter. For that, click on top layer and hold Ctrl plus Shift plus Alt plus C and new merge layer appears. If you get some knowledge, you can like it, and if you want to watch more videos related thumbnail designing, subscribe.